Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a reading for basically what is going on behind the scenes or what do you need to know. So I'm going to just shuffle this deck. I'm using the Love and Money deck, whatever. And we're just going to see whatever comes out. Okay. Oh, dang. Those all came out. I'll take them, I guess. Let's see. We have reaching out first. Take the first step in reaching out and establishing dialogue. Initiate conversations that lead to deeper understanding. Multiple messages throughout different forms. We have twin flame. Souls maturing separately to bring deeper wisdom upon reunion. Growing in parallel dimensions, destined to intersect again. Evolving separately and becoming whole individually. Digital detox. Lost in the virtual world and neglects real life relationships. Realizes the need for a digital detox and seeks clarity, feels overwhelmed by digital content and needs a break. Savings. Anticipating needs prevents last minute scrambles. A financial cushion provides comfort during tough times. We have no exit. Trapped in a situation with no exit or escape, experiences a perpetual return to the same situations. Trapped in an infinite loop with no escape, engages in engages in a Sisyphean task that never ends. Sisyphean? Deadline. Focus on what can be done now and not what has been delayed. Break the cycle of procrastination with small steps. Thinks they're trapped in a procrastination cycle with no end in sight. Okay. What I'm getting is that this could be regarding a twin flame of yours. If you guys are in separation, I'm getting that both of you guys could be focusing on your finances, because I think when you guys were in the relationship, it was toxic. It kind of felt like you guys were going on like a loop, like the same stuff, new day, whatever type energy is what I'm getting. And there just wasn't any changes happening. I'd say either on your side, your twin side, or both. So instead of being in that cycle, you guys ended up separating, whether it be like a break or like a break up. But during the separation, you both kind of like have grown, and I'm getting that one party, I'm getting possibly the man, he kind of like was too into like social media stuff. It was something about being on the phone, something about a phone, and that's kind of what like caused a strain on the relationship. Maybe it's like, you know how online they have red pill content, they have pink pill content, stuff like people giving their unsolicited advice regarding relationships or whatever, and basically giving their opinions of what they think a relationship should be like. And maybe you both kind of like started falling for that stuff, I'd say, and it ended up taking a toll on your connection. But what I'm getting is that they kind of want to reach out to you, and you could want to reach out to this person as well. And then we have third party situation. Another person disrupts your relationship and causes turmoil, trust broken by infidelity, and struggling to rebuild it. I'm getting also there could have been a third party situation. The third party could have been another lover, or it could have just been social media, other people's opinions, stuff like that. This could be someone you have a child with, or you were talking about having children with, but this person still wants to have children with you. And I think that's why, especially with the savings card, why they've been focused on saving up, but they still do want to like have a life with you and have children. We have warning. Firing a warning shot as a sign of authority and control. Skips necessary steps to gain an advantage. So maybe this person or you were irresponsible in the relationship in terms of finances. Maybe you guys didn't really have goals, like actual goals especially with the deadline card. Um, there's like certain deadlines for certain things. Like, I mean, in terms of like having like children, there are deadlines, I'd say, because it's like you shouldn't have a child if you're not financially stable. So maybe that's why, you know, you guys started saving up because you realized that, now it's like time for you, like you both want to have a child and you're not financially stable. So if you're going to have kids, then you have to focus on your finances. So I kind of get that's kind of what it was. I don't know. We have unexpected event, breaking news of unexpected disputes and rising tensions, engaged in constant battles and facing relentless opposition. You guys could have just been constantly going back and forth and arguing. We have oath, unity, and diversity, embracing differences to create a harmonious and balanced partnership, divinely guided toward union. So, what I'm getting is that you guys allowed these differences in you to cause you guys to clash, when in reality, you should, in order to make things work, you should embrace your differences. You don't have to agree with each other on every single thing. It's just about you embracing how unique your person is. Of course, there are some things you don't have to settle on, or beliefs and stuff, but I'm getting that you guys separated because you didn't know how to deal with the differences. But in order for it to work, for you to like come back and reunite, you have to embrace the differences. And that will create a harmonious, balanced partnership, as opposed to a partnership where you guys are engaged in constant battles and facing relentless opposition. You don't always have to be right. Sometimes both you guys are right in your own way. Let's see. What else do we get? Mm-hmm. Casanova keeps a safe distance and avoids being emotionally vulnerable, easily distracted by new attractions and unable to stay loyal, enjoys the thrill of multiple lovers and never settles down. Maybe one of you guys weren't really ready to settle down, and you're gonna have to get, you or them, during the separation, you guys had to like um acknowledge that and deal with that, deal with the fact that you can't be with this person if you're not ready to settle down. You can't have a family with them. And we have routine. Unsettled sleep brings about fatigue and reduced alertness. Your dreams hold messages. Let them guide your intuition. So what I'm getting is that you're getting messages about this relationship via your dreams. Let's see. I'm going to get some cards for when you can know that it's the right time for you to reunite with this person. I'm getting that, I mean, it could be right now. This is timeless, of course, but let's see. Just in case you're watching it, you end up watching it, let's say, in the future as well. And I don't know, about, like, as opposed to you watching it right now, let's say you revisit this reading, it could possibly be picking up on your future energy when that person is ready. So let's see. When it will be ready to be with this person, we have ultimatum, activates during emergencies and signals imminent action, triggers alert and prompts quick decision making, imposes an irrevocable choice with severe consequences. I mean, I don't want to say when this person or you give them an ultimatum, or there will be some sort of ultimatum. I don't know. And that's going to like show you the seriousness of this person, or they're going to ask you, I feel like they're going to ask you like a question, like, what do you want, or stuff. Let's see. But you're gonna know. It's gonna be very obvious. Let's see. When will it be the right time for them to be with this person? I'm getting also when you guys have been focusing on your own finances. And we have false flame, puts you on an emotional roller coaster and causes distress. Partnership hinders your progress and creates obstacles. Intentions are unclear and makes you feel insecure. So you're gonna know it's time to be with this person when you know what you want and they know what they want. That's what I'm getting, especially with the ultimatum. Triggers alerts and prompts quick decision making, as opposed to intentions are unclear and makes you feel insecure. So when you know what you want exactly in life and when they know what they want exactly in life, that's when it'll be the right time to reunite. So let's say you were debating having children or whatever, you didn't know what you wanted, that's why you guys separated. So you guys could come back together when you finally have an idea of what you want, or vice versa. Then we also have germination, prevents future issues by addressing root causes, preserves delicate beginnings and ensures their future, roots out issues from their source, and promotes stability. So basically, when you guys are able to actually address the root issues as opposed to avoiding them. I see lifesaver. You are not alone in this storm. As you gasp for air, salvation appears, a breath away from safety. I'll read the quote. I feel your presence in the abyss, our connection deep despite the distance. Okay. Bruh, all these typos in this. I love this deck, but there's just too many typos. I feel your presence in the abyss, our connection deep despite the distance. I reached out to save you, but you chose the depths. Perhaps you were never meant to resurface with me. Okay. So honestly, it's up to you to choose to be with this person or not, you know. You also have removing the walls built by cultural differences, sexual orientation, or other divides that once seemed unbreakable. There is no more space for denial, only for resolution. There also could have been cultural differences. This person could have been from a different ethnicity, a different race. It could also be same gender, doesn't have to be, could be. And we also have evaluation criteria, unfair assessments, and rarely sees the full picture, focuses on shortcomings, and misses out on potential. So what I'm getting is that possibly it didn't work out because you or they were focused on the shortcomings of you or them. So there was unfair, high expectations, assessments, and it kind of I don't know, just ruined their relationship because someone felt like they weren't being seen for who they truly are, is what I'm getting. See if we get anything else. Unexpected surprise. Surprises that spark introspection and lead to emotional breakthroughs, unseen moments of joy that challenge your perception of what truly matters. Unexpected joy reveals hidden depths and profound connections. So I'm getting is that basically you're going to learn what truly matters in life. Whether it's, finances are important. However, somebody could have possibly been suffering from grasses greener syndrome or whatever it was, and it could have been honestly just sabotage, but I also see the exploitation card, others having power over you due to what they know, suffering from exploitative labor practices. So somebody could have been being controlled by their family, their friends, social media. I'm getting it could be outsiders because I saw what was that card? I forgot, but someone could have been focused on outside people. We have commitment. Asking the big question and hoping for a positive response. Uncertainty surrounds long-term decisions and approach with patience. Creates high expectations and intense emotional pressure. Exactly what I was saying. Somebody, you or this other person, had commitment issues, which is why it didn't work out. And it had to do something with digital detox. I forgot what it's called. There's something where it's people perceive that they have a lot more options than they actually do. Or social media kind of gives them the grass is greener syndrome. Someone could have been suffering from that. And because of that, they were putting these high expectations on their partner and not seeing them for who they truly were. However, I'm getting that there possibly could still be commitment. That could still be the result of this. So it depends. If your person was abusive, then no. But let's see. You guys should seek help, Crying out for support, help arrives from unexpected quarters. Invisible forces help guide you through troubled waters. So whether it be counseling, therapy. But I think comparison, what's the comparison is the thief of joy. That could have been a big thing. Comparing yourself or comparing your relationship to other people comparing your partner to other people. Let me see. Digital whisper, connections feel real but lack depth, and craving physical touch while trapped in screens, embracing each other digitally, but the longing for touch remains, an erratic, tumultuous connection that is damaging and poisonous. So, yeah, I'm getting possibly like online heavily affected this relationship, social media, and also possible drug addictions, with someone being controlled, and it could have been a long distance relationship that could have taken a toll on it, on like the connection. So, okay, yeah, that's what I'm getting for the reading. Thank you for watching. Bye.